Yeah. It's true.
But
so,
yeah.
well, because I know that you're time crunched, so we'll go another
at this point, it's whatever. It's whenever.
Well, we'll go another 10.
Yeah, okay.
I also want to watch something that was coming on. So.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah,
actually,
okay. So I don't know if I answered. The only new thing I'm watching is Harley Quinn, and I still haven't watched the most recent episode because even as of this morning, I can't get the episode to play on the app. So,
yeah,
DC, get on it.
So the episode this week is getting a lot of play, and that's probably why it's not working when you try to watch it, because it has a segment in it in the beginning where they essentially are making fun of the hardcore, I guess you could say butthurt nerds.
Yeah, I'd say that's accurate.
And what's cool, what I like about that part about it is, one, they're referencing another franchise. If you haven't seen it, it's two guys sitting on a couch. One's wearing a The Last Jedi Isn't Canon shirt. The other guy is wearing a shirt that says Release the Snyder Cut.
Yeah.
So they the one guy is complaining that Harley Quinn's a stupid show, pretending like he's never seen it, and is saying that it sucks because she's a Mary Sue and all of that kind of stuff. So my question to you, because you've seen the clip, you haven't seen the episode.
No.
What do you even think about that entire thing? Like them portraying the nerds in that manner?
It's, for the more extreme end of things, it's accurate. There are people who hate watch a show, which is, I think, kind of what they were
implying.
The one who, that's what they were implying they were going to do. They're going to hate watch it.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think they were totally spot on in their satire.
Yep.
Commentary. Satire, was that the word I'm looking for?
Oh, the commentary.
Commentary. Let's go with commentary. Sorry, guys, I'm chronically enfeebled with the English language. Totally accurate in their criticisms of the diehard fans, because and they played off each other too, because one of the comments that the guy made was like, "Oh, I'm watching a show set in Gotham and Batman's not even in it," and then the other guy's like, "Well, but you watched the Gotham TV series, and he was in it for 20 minutes at the end." So. But I'm going to say that's the worst of us, like the ones who are that crazy. And I guess maybe we're the worst of us at times too with certain stuff. I know I was pretty pissed off about Star Wars, but and even this at first, when I first went into Harley Quinn, I had no idea what to expect. I was expecting to not enjoy it at all. And I I think the first season had a couple episodes I was able to binge when I first got through it. And I went into it not knowing what to expect and watched as many as I could. And then I watched it like the second they were available. And now I'm here waiting for trying to get in on season 2. So
my beef with it is, so I'm not angry at it in a way where I'm like, I guess people are super angry about like Star Wars and all of that. Like it's not that type of thing. The association I made with it was the equivalent of that is if Fox News did a bunch of jokes about how stupid Republicans were. Like my whole thing is that those two dudes on the couch in that cartoon thing who were complaining about Harley Quinn's Mary Sue powers and blah, 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 blah. Those are actually the people paying for the app. That was my whole thing with it, is that you're essentially making fun of the only people who actually give you money for your dying app. So it's like, yeah, it is funny. Yeah, we sound like that. Yeah, we look like that. I wish I did have that shirt. And actually, on Twitter now, people have made the shirts. They've made both, and they're for sale.
Of course they have.
So it's like, yeah, like that is the geek culture. That's nerd culture. But that's also your bread and butter. Like I say it time and time again, where I'm like, the butthurt nerd. It's like a tongue twister there. The butthurt nerd is the one buying all the merchandise, buying the toys, buying 5 versions of Blade Runner. Like, that's the person. So that's where I'm when I'm watching that, and people are online are like, "Ha, that's what they deserve." I'm like, but those are the ones who pay you to even have this cartoon. it makes no sense to me.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I didn't think of it like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it is. Yeah. Okay. I see that. See what you did there. Now I feel like a dick for saying that they had a valid point in their criticism. Yeah. That is true. Yeah. No, I didn't take it.
But it
as
is
insulting as I guess it is.
But if SNL did that, it'd be like, oh, good one. Like, you got us. But it's the very company that's app is surviving by those people who did it. That's why I was like, this is kind of dumb.
Yeah. Okay. You got me there. No, that is very dumb on their parts, actually.
Yeah. But it's funny because it's, a couple people online are saying it's bringing light that Warner Brothers is acknowledging the existence of a Snyder Cut. Like, they like that aspect.
Although maybe it's not necessarily Warner Brothers. It could, because it could just, who knows how much approval they have on everything, or if somebody screens these things, really, somebody just looks for a script and then whoever's in charge of talks to the animators and is like, hey, by the way, draw this on their t-shirts.
Yeah.
So.
No, but they pushed the boundaries with Teen Titans Go. Like, that show has a lot of cross promotion or different brands or whatever. So they've done it. But the one that pissed me off, I went on this guy, and I knew it. The second I went on his Instagram or his Twitter, I don't remember which one it was. Like, he's always super pro DC. Like, he watches all the multiverse stuff, all the CW stuff. He's all in. But he also is actively trying to be on a show and actively goes to the sets and has gotten to view episodes early at, like, writers' houses. So I'm like, you right away, and that's where I made my thing online. I'm like, you already don't have an opinion on this. Like, because whatever you're saying at the moment is heavily biased. Like, you're trying to get in that group, so of course you're going to go with whatever jokes they come up with.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
No, I agree.
That's it.
I think I totally fell off with the CW shows, but I totally did fall off with the CW shows.
Everybody did. They got repetitive. They got terrible. They're just
Yeah.
The only people who are, like, waving the flags, some dudes like that. There are a couple. There's a very small fan base that's still very into Batwoman, even though the ratings aren't doing very well.
Right.
And then again, another one who has investments in it because he's directed and written for some of the episodes. It's Kevin Smith.
Yep.
Because he can't hate anything. Like,
he doesn't have a bad opinion about stuff.
No. So it's like, come on.